Hey everybody, this is Miss Neely. Today we're still in the kitchen, but we are not gonna bake or cook. Instead, we are going to do an art project. You're gonna be making puff paint that you can paint on a piece of paper, put it in the microwave, and then it puffs up. So it adds some dimension to your painting. To make it, you just need some regular household items. So I've already mixed part of it. You will need 1 cup of flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. So I've already put all of those into here. So once again, it's 1 cup of flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. So then I'm gonna just take a fork and just mix it all up good. Make sure it's all mixed well. Mixing that all up. Once you have that mixed up, you are going to start adding water until it feels kind of like the consistency of pancake mix. So I want to add a lot of a time, so just add a little bit and then keep stirring. And so we'll come back in just a second once I get it to the right consistency.
Moments later.
So here's mine all mixed up. It's not quite perfect, but it's good enough for what we're looking for. When you are done, you're going to need some Ziploc bags. This activity calls for snack size Ziploc bags. I don't have any, so I'm just gonna use some sandwich bags. So these are the sandwich bags I'm going to use. What you're gonna do is try to equally put this into sandwich bags so that you can put it in different colors. So for example, if you have 4 different assorted colors, which I do, I have 4 different baggies, and each bag is going to be a different color. So I'm going to put these into each of the bags, and then I will be right back. Alrighty, I got my paint in my baggies, and we're ready to add some food coloring. So with the food coloring, you are going to add probably a drop or 2 of color in the bag to start, and then just start mixing it around. If you want it darker, add some more drops, but make sure it gets mixed all the way through the paint. So really work that bag. Also, before you work the bag, make sure it's zipped nice and tight so you're not getting a mess all over mom and dad's kitchen. I think they'd be kind of grumpy about that. So make sure you have it zipped nice and tight. Okay, and I'm going to do that really quick and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I'm working on my last bag now. I decided to do this one so I can show you how to do it. So what you're going to do is once you get the food coloring, you're just going to smush it around. Make sure it's nice and consistent and make sure the whole thing looks red. Otherwise you're not done because some of the paint that comes out won't be the color you want. It'll just be white. And you're about to put it on some white paper so it won't show up as good. So I'm getting it all mixed in here. Notice you can see some here, but the corners are still white, so I'm gonna keep on mixing. So I just kind of do something like this, squeeze the bag. Don't squeeze it so hard, especially if there's still air in it, that it pops, because then it's gonna be all over the place. So make sure you just keep squishing, make sure that air is out of it when you zip it up, so that doesn't happen. All right, so I got it pretty good here. Then I'm just going to use my fingers to push all the paint down to the bottom, and then use those fingers to squish it down to one corner if you can. As much of it as you can. The more you put in the corner, the more paint you will have to use. This activity also says that you should put rubber bands on it to help make it kind of like a funnel like this. I don't have rubber bands, so I'm just going to use my hand like this. So once you have your paint, I have my blue, my red, and yellow. I decided I didn't need green, so I just have my 3. When you have all of your colors, what you're going to do is get a piece of paper and make your art on it. So I'm going to be right back in just a minute and I will show you my artwork. All right, now we're ready to start our art. So like I said before, I have all of my baggies. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take one of my colors. I want to start with my blue. So once again, I'm going to make sure all of that blue, all of the paint I can get is in the corner here, just like this. Take your scissors and clip as small of a hole as you can. So you just want to clip the very, very tip. So we get nice and close here so you can see. So notice right there, there's just a little tip right here. So you just want to cut off enough that some of it starts coming out. The bigger hole you make, the bigger lines it's going to make. So then you start doing your art. So I'm going to squeeze it onto this paper here. You can do a drawing, you can do a message, whatever you want to do. Notice I'm concentrating really hard. Hopefully you guys can share your artwork. It'll be really cool to see all of my students and their artwork that they make with this. Super awesome that you can make it with your younger siblings. It's even fun for your high school siblings, or even your parents can do this with you, and you guys can do an art activity as a family, which I think would be super, super fun. All right, almost done here. Okay, so that's it with my blue. So when you're done with it, just make sure it's in a space that's easy to clean, because it is going to drip a little bit. So I'm going to use a little bit of my yellow now, just to add a little detail to my drawing, or my artwork. I guess it's not exactly a drawing. Just adding a little something here. And the nice thing, parents, is once you put it in the microwave, it comes out dry. It's not going to be sticky, it's not going to be wet, it comes out completely dry. So once you put it in the microwave, it's done. It doesn't have to sit out. Cats won't get into it, animals won't get into it. It'll be completely ready to go. All right, I'm adding one more piece to my artwork here, and then I will be all done. All right. So, I'm going to show you one part of my drawing, just their artwork, so you can see what it looks like. So right here in the corner, that's what it looks like before it goes in the microwave. So now what we're going to do is carefully move it over here to the microwave. Give me just a second and I'll be right back. All right, so I got my artwork in the microwave. I started with 30 seconds, so do it in 30-second increments. And just check on it, see if it looks ready to be done. So when mine's all done, I will show you the finished product. All right, mine got a little crinkled in the microwave and a little dirty, so make sure your microwave is clean and you maybe clip the edges of the paper. But I just wanted this special message to all of my kiddos in my class and anyone else at Henderson Elementary watching. We really miss you here at Henderson, and we hope to come back to school sometime this year. But if not, we are here for you no matter what. Give us a call, email, whatever you need, and we are here for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be in contact on the next one. But otherwise, bye guys. See you next time.